Let's be real for a second. If there is one woman in Fairmont Crest who knows how to keep her options open, it is the fabulous Nicole Dupree. For months now, we have watched Nicole live her absolute best life, juggling the affections of multiple handsome, successful men. From the suave doctor, Carlton Fitzgerald, to the undeniably charming doctor, Kia Rollins, Nicole has been the envy of every single viewer tuning. Many fans have praised her for embracing her independence and refusing to tie herself down after all the heartbreak she has endured in the past. But I have to say, as much as I love seeing Nicole have her fun, I've been waiting for the other shoe to drop. You simply cannot string along two, or let's be honest, three, if we count her lingering feelings for Ted Richardson, incredible men, without someone eventually getting their heart broken. And based on the latest spoilers for the week of August 3rd to the 7th, it looks like playtime is officially over for our girl Nicole. Now, if we look at the current playing field, it is incredibly hard to predict which man Nicole will actually choose to build a future with. On the surface, it truly looks like Nicole is going to pick. I mean, come on. Can you blame her? They are so perfect together. Their chemistry is absolutely off the charts. We all remember how Kial was her absolute rock during the terrifying aftermath of the tornado. He held her, he comforted her, and he made her feel safe when her entire world was literally crashing down around her. They share this beautiful, easy connection that just flows naturally. Plus, let's not forget that iconic jaw-dropping moment when Danny Dupree walked in and caught Nicole and Kial in bed together. That scene was pure soap opera gold. It really felt like the writers were cementing Kial as the frontrunner for Nicole's heart. But here's the kicker, and this is where things get completely crazy. The recent Beyond the Gate spoilers reveal that Nicole is going to completely blindside Kial with a massive, unexpected decision. Is it possible that Nicole is actually going to hit the brakes and end her relationship with Kial? Wow. Can you even believe it? If Nicole actually looks Kial in the eye and tells him they are done, Kial is going to be absolutely devastated. And honestly, I don't blame him one bit. Kial has been nothing but a perfect gentleman to her. He respects her, he adores her, and he hasn't made a single mistake that would warrant a breakup. He hasn't betrayed her trust, he hasn't lied to her, and he certainly hasn't pressured her into anything she wasn't ready for. If this breakup happens, Kial is undoubtedly going to demand to know the real reason behind it. He is a logical, intelligent doctor. He isn't just going to accept a vague, "it's not you, it's me" excuse. He will want to know why a relationship that was going so incredibly well is suddenly being thrown in the trash. And honestly, I think Nicole is self-sabotaging. I strongly believe that Nicole is terrified of genuine, uncomplicated love. After years of dealing with Ted's wavering affections and the heavy baggage of their past, a healthy relationship with a man like Kiel might actually feel alien and scary to her. She might be pushing him away simply because she is afraid of getting too comfortable and eventually getting hurt. It is a classic defense mechanism, but it is so frustrating to watch. Adding more fuel to this blazing fire is the fact that Nicole recently sat down with her sister Danny to ask for a relationship. Now, let's pause and laugh for a second. Asking Danny for relationship advice is like asking a pyromaniac how to put out a fire. Danny's own marriage to Andre is currently hanging by a thread because she can't stop obsessing over her secret elevator hookup with Bill Hamilton. But despite Danny's chaotic personal life, she did tell Nicole to unapologetically go after what she wants. This conversation heavily implies that Nicole is finally craving a serious, committed relationship. She's tired of the multi-dating phase. She wants to find her forever-long person. But if she wants a serious relationship, why on earth would she push Kial away? This is the million-dollar question that has the entire fandom buzzing with wild theories. We also have to factor in the formidable matriarch of the Dupree family, Anita. Having just survived a brutal battle with breast cancer, Anita has zero patience for unnecessary drama. The spoilers tell us that Anita is going to lay down the law and set a firm deadline for one of her daughters to get their messy personal lives in order. I am entirely convinced that Anita is going to look Nicole straight in the eye and tell her to stop delaying, make a choice, and let everyone move on with their lives. Anita knows that Nicole's indecision is not only unfair to Carlton and Kial, but it is also preventing Nicole from finding true happiness. When Anita speaks, you listen. This maternal reality check might be the exact push Nicole needs to finally rip off the Band-Aid and make her shocking. Of course, we cannot discuss Nicole's love life without addressing the giant, handsome elephant in the room, Ted Richardson. Nicole has been talking to Ted a lot lately, allegedly just as friends, but we all know that in the soap opera world, ex-spouses who share children and a deep, complicated history are never just platonic friends. Nicole recently confessed to Ted that she has been having vivid fantasies about him. That is not something you casually drop into a conversation with your ex-husband unless you are subconsciously hoping to reignite that flame. Is it possible that Nicole's sudden decision to change things up with Kial is directly related to her lingering unresolved feelings for Ted? I personally think that Ted's new serious relationship with Shanice Johnson is driving Nicole absolutely crazy. Seeing Ted, the man she loved for so many years, finally moving on and confessing his love to another woman has to sting, no matter how much Nicole claims she is happy for them. It is human nature to want what you can no longer have. Nicole might be realizing that the door to a reconciliation with Ted is rapidly closing, and that panic might be causing her to reevaluate everything in her life, including her romance with Kial. She might be breaking things off with Kial because she feels guilty that her heart is still partially tied to Ted. It's messy, it's complicated, and it is exactly the kind of juicy drama we live for. Now, let's pivot and talk about the other man in Nicole's orbit, Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald. Over the past few weeks, Carlton has faded significantly into the background of Nicole's storyline. It really felt like he was being phased out of the love triangle to make room for Kial. However, the upcoming spoilers promise a very surprising change in Nicole's dynamic with Carlton. The teasers state that Nicole and Carlton will reach a new understanding by Friday, August. What exactly does this mean? Does it mean they are officially calling it quits and deciding to just be friends and colleagues? Or does it mean Carlton is about to step up his game and sweep Nicole off her feet just when we thought he was out of the running? I have a very strong theory about this new understanding. I think Carlton is going to realize that he deserves better than being an option. He is a brilliant, handsome, successful doctor, and he doesn't need to wait around while Nicole makes up her mind. I think Carlton might actually be the one to draw a firm boundary with Nicole, which ironically might make her want him more. Alternatively, they might mutually agree that their timing is just off. Whatever this new understanding is, it is going to completely shift the power dynamic between them. I don't think Carlton is entirely out of the picture yet. The writers are definitely keeping him on the back burner for a reason. Just when you thought this situation couldn't possibly get any more complicated, a massive wrench is thrown into the gears, the arrival of Noah Rollins, Kial's charming but inexperienced son. Noah has just rolled into Fairmont Crest, and his presence is guaranteed to cause absolute chaos for Kial and Nicole's romance. Think about it. Dating a man is one thing, but dating a man and suddenly having his adult son injected into your daily life is a completely different ballgame. Noah's arrival forces Nicole to look at Kial not just as a sexy, fun boyfriend, but as a father with serious family ties and responsibilities. This might be the reality check that makes Nicole hit the panic button and pull away from Kial. And of course, we cannot talk about Noah without talking about the absolute menace that is Leslie Thomas. Leslie has just hired Noah to manage her free clinic, despite the fact that he has absolutely zero medical experience. But Leslie doesn't care about his qualifications. She cares about the connections he brings and the chaos she can cause. True to form, Leslie wastes no time sinking her venomous claws into the newcomer. The spoilers reveal that Leslie is going to maliciously badmouth Nicole right to Noah's face, and she does the exact same thing to Carlton. Can you even imagine the audacity? Leslie is going to drop hints and tease Noah with the scandalous information that Nicole is sleeping with his father. She will likely use her favorite derogatory nickname, Spoiled Nikki, to paint Nicole as a shallow, manipulative woman who is just playing games with Kial's heart. Leslie is going to make sure Noah feels as awkward and uncomfortable as possible about his father's love life. She might even suggest that Noah shouldn't get too attached to Nicole because she treats men like disposable accessories. This is classic Leslie Thomas behavior. We saw her do the exact same thing when Deanna McBride first arrived in Fairmont Crest. Leslie loves to isolate newcomers and poison their minds against the Dupree family. It is sick, it is twisted, but it makes for fantastic television. How is Noah going to react to Leslie's toxic gossip? He is young, he is trying to find his footing, and suddenly his boss is telling him that his dad's new girlfriend is a heartbreaker. This is going to create immense friction between Noah, Kial, and Nicole. If Noah starts acting hostile or distant towards Nicole because of the lies Leslie fed him, it is going to put Kial in an impossible position. Kial will have to choose between defending the woman he is falling for and protecting his son's feelings. This external pressure from Noah and Leslie might be the exact catalyst that drives Nicole to make her shocking decision to step back from Kial. She might decide that the drama simply isn't worth it. So, what is the ultimate endgame here? Will Nicole truly make a final, definitive choice and end her multi-dating phase for good? The spoilers certainly want us to believe that she is going to pick one man and settle down. But let's be real, soap opera writers love to bait and switch us. Just when we think Nicole has made her choice, a new obstacle will inevitably appear. Perhaps she chooses Kial, but Noah's disapproval drives them apart. Perhaps she chooses Carlton, but her lingering feelings for Ted sabotage the relationship. Or perhaps, in a shocking twist of fate, she chooses herself and decides she doesn't need any of them to be happy. Whatever happens, the upcoming episodes of Beyond the Gates are going to be absolutely explosive. Nicole Dupree is a legacy character who commands the screen, and watching her navigate this complex web of love, guilt, and family pressure is a masterclass in daytime drama. I, for one, cannot wait to see the look on Kial's face when Nicole drops her bombshell, and I am counting down the minutes until Leslie's toxic meddling blows up in her own face. What do you guys think? Is Nicole making a huge mistake by pushing Kial away? Do you think Carlton still has a fighting chance? And how much damage is Leslie going to cause with? Let me know all your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments down below.